Greetings to all. It's time for the daily Bitcoin analysis. A new work week has begun, and Bitcoin is actively approaching the $72,000 mark. Today we will touch on such topics as Bitcoin, Ether, the stock market, and we will definitely discuss a couple of altcoins. We can't go without discussing meme coins, which we can't miss today. Let's move on to the charts. And another important reminder, when you register using my referral link in the description under the video on Bybit, you will receive bonuses from the exchange up to $30,000. If you want to trade on the best exchange, then go ahead. Like and let's go. Now, we can definitely talk about the fact that Bitcoin has updated its historical maximum and continues to grow. The question is not where to open shorts, but where to open longs, and what is the growth potential. When we update the historical maximum, we have no volume levels above. The movement is based on a different principle. With the update of the new local maximum, a zone of stops is formed. With each update of the maximum, someone starts to short, and a stop zone is formed. After the price bounce, the next stop zone is formed, which we subsequently remove. Now we have come to the $72,000 mark. At this moment, stops and liquidations begin to form. Many players start to open shorts here. Now we stop focusing on the volume levels above. Everything is going to the historical maximum. You can connect an indicator that shows stop zones. Usually at such movements, stop shelves are formed every $1,500 to $2,000. In what case can we turn around? In case of negative news or a black swan, in classic mode, our positive starts to grow. I will remind you, friends, that in the last cycle, when we updated the historical maximum of Bitcoin, we hesitated for a long time. And right after the breakthrough, a powerful surge upward started. From the moment of updating the historical maximum, we grew by 112% to the first serious correction on the weekly chart. Therefore, I believe that it is now pointless to try to predict when this growth will stop. It's important to remember that there are about 42 days left until the halving. The halving is sure to be an interesting moment, but for now, we should wait and look for long positions. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. We have zones around 69 to 200. If there is a pullback here, you can look at long positions. Then we have the $66,000 zone, the 62 to 63 zone. These are respectively local points where you can look at long positions. Below this level, which is in the range of $59,000, you don't want to go, because there can be a big spill afterwards. Therefore, if there is some squeeze lower than here, we can roll down to $52,000. But the key thing is, as long as we are above the $51,000 to $50,000 level, there can be no talk of shorts. If anyone thinks we have reached our maximum and need to short, write about it in the comments, but argue your position. But for now, we stick to the rule of trading with the trend. Guys, I want to remind you that if you want to trade only on the best exchange, go through my referral link in the description, register, and get a bonus up to $30,000. An important point. The pandemic has become a turning point from an era of low interest rates and inflation. Apparently, the rates cannot be lowered, and the economy will continue to operate at high rates. Now they do not see the risk of recession. For S&P, everything is going up. As the main indicator, the $48,000 zone and below $38,000 for Bitcoin, this is a 200-day moving average. For S&P 500, the key zone is the $4,600 zone. As long as we are above this zone, we are looking into the long. If S&P 500 goes below $4,600, the situation will become unfavorable. The dollar index shows prerequisites for growth. A downward movement is observed at the mark of 102.7. The level of 100, where the index is now striving, inspires hope for the growth of other assets. We move on to the altcoins. For Solana, if we consolidate above the 141 level, we can consider positions in the long. The nearest target is here, and the next high is here. Movement to the nearest target is 22%. To the upper, 36 to 37%. Solana has great potential. Ethereum lags behind Bitcoin. The nearest target for Ether is the area of the historical maximum, which represents a growth of 20%. All coins in the Ethereum ecosystem also have great potential. Let's discuss which cryptocurrencies are currently at the peak of interest. Write in the comments which coins you trade. I am interested in your opinion. Who opens long positions, and who already starts to open short ones? Undoubtedly, the attention of the entire community is now drawn to meme coins, especially loved by those who switch to the crypto industry from the stock market. They are trying to understand why